Okay, so before the break, we learned about the importance of a healthy diet when it comes to diabetes prevention. For a lot of us, that diet starts with breakfast.
But some of those breakfast foods that you think are good for you may actually be causing more harm to your health. Well, today, we learn the top 5 foods you might want to avoid first thing in the morning.
Want to be smarter, thinner, have a better memory, and a lower risk of diabetes and heart disease? You could start by eating breakfast. Studies have shown those who eat breakfast are healthier. But to get the most out of your breakfast, there are foods you should avoid.
The number one worst breakfast food that you could have would be a bagel.
A bagel averages 500 calories, which is about 5 pieces of bread. They are also generally made of stripped down wheat, which
Gives you a quick boost in blood sugar and insulin, followed by a quick crash.
Next is non-dairy coffee creamer. Coffee has been shown to reduce the risk of certain cancers and can help with brain function.
Why would we ruin it by putting in a bunch of trans fats?
Third,
Any cereal that has some sort of fun color in it, you should beware of.
food dyes and colorful cereals have been linked to hyperactivity in children. Nutritionist Kristen Kirkpatrick says a good amount of sugar is about 4 grams per serving. Processed sausages are loaded with sodium. The recommended daily intake of sodium is 2,300 milligrams, but most Americans get around 4,600.
When you have a breakfast sausage, you could get even a third, a half of that, maybe even more.
In a new study, people who ate breakfast as their largest meal lost an average of 17 pounds over 3 months. The other participants ate the same number of calories at dinner, but only lost 7 pounds.
Well, the 5th worst food is probably one you already know is bad, a donut, which is loaded with fat and calories. Now, as far as smarter options, Kristen says one of the very best foods you could eat for breakfast is an egg. It's packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, and it only has about 80 calories. Maybe you'd prefer some fruit with Greek yogurt instead. It's a meal that's rich in protein and low in sodium. You may also want to consider whole wheat toast with peanut butter and honey. Experts say it too is loaded with vitamins, minerals, and protein.
See, personally, I think donuts ought to be its own food group, but I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon.
No,
So
it's
we've
not.
talked about the food. Let's talk about the drinks. A lot of times we grab that breakfast smoothie on the way out the door. That can be just as unhealthy. Experts say a lot of breakfast drinks and shakes are primarily made up of sugar and preservatives, and they're highly processed. If you're looking for a smarter option, go for the freshly squeezed juice. Now, as far as those specialty coffee drinks, a lot of them are loaded with hundreds of calories and a ton of fat and sugar. You add the whipped cream, you're doing even more damage. Now, if you want to cut down on the guilt, Shape magazine suggests asking that your drink be made with skim milk, order only half the flavor, and opt for the smallest size. A few little steps that can make a big difference for you.
Well, now that we know what breakfast foods to avoid to stay healthy, let's talk toys. As we head into the holiday shopping season, some toys you find on store shelves or even in your home may be toxic. We'll run down the list.
Maybe your little ones didn't want toys to play with. They'd rather have a new pal. Well, one of these cuties could be just exactly what you're looking for. Brian introduces us to a few more dogs on Delmarva that need a home. But first, who says mouthwash is just for your mouth? Not Rachel Ray. She's got another handy how-to tip.
You know, mouthwash has a great double duty use outside of your bathroom. Sure, it's great, to freshen your breath and clean your mouth, but did you know it can also prolong the life of your flowers? Now, lots of times when you get flowers, you get those little packets and, somehow magically it keeps the flowers alive for weeks. If you don't have that thing, it didn't come with the flowers, add 2 tablespoons of this to a pitcher of clear, clean water, and you will get a great long life out of the flowers. It'll kill all the bacteria, and it'll slow down their decomposition.